So I stopped and thought about an introduction, but I just didn't have one. I was thinking about all the times I spent on my YouTube channel and the amount of time I spent on it, and I've just like never realized how many of you are there. Maybe you stopped looking at my videos. Maybe you just looked at one or two and thought it was great. And I just want to thank you, each and every one of you. I love you so much for coming and watching, even if it's just for a minute. It's a big deal to me. I don't earn anything off of it, that's for damn sure. I got a partnership, but it's not really like anything grandiose. But I appreciate it. I like to see people, enjoy my videos, have a laugh, or just enjoy watching. And I just thought about it just now, and I was like, I really appreciate it, and thank you for spending time watching. But anyways, I said I was gonna do Deus Ex: Mankind Divided, and here I am right now. And let's go right into it. Ooh, this looks so beautiful. Okay, no, not right fucking now with that. Okay. Attention stories. Probably tells you the options. We'll just go right into the story. It probably gives you the lowdown of what happened in the past. I have played the previous Deus Ex game, and it's amazing. It was not so much, out there as like Halo and the such, but for me it was so story driven, and it's deep into the thought of like what makes us human, even when we don't, there are people out there right now with prosthetic limbs and stuff like that are automated. Certain people need things for their heart, stuff like that. Something that's, that uses, power, electricity, technology, to help somebody survive or to adapt. And in the previous game, people with those augments, they all got hacked and started killing people and hurting people that don't have augments, and that just had a spinning turn for the worst. Now people are starting to excuse me, not trust augmented people, and there's a big distrust between human and augments and what makes mankind, human. What makes somebody, an augmented person human. And there's a lot of separation between that. But I thought that was a beautiful story between that, and now we're going to delve into it even more. So, anyway, give me a challenge, enjoy a good story and a good challenge. Hardened enemies and tougher situations will make your experience quite challenging and give you a good adrenaline rush. You are one with the machine. I'll do this. Hey, I like hard difficulties, I told you. They were designed to be played even if there's a learning curve. You want to master the most fluid method of controlling Adam Jensen. Wait, what? Wait, what? Control scheme? Oh. Jump, reload, takedowns, sprint. L3 to cover. Crouch. Crouch, reload, jump. Enter cover. Line of iron sight, fire, augmentations. I like this one.
The year was 2027. Advances in biotechnology were helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing degree. Provided, of course, they had enough money. A new breed of people was emerging, half human, half machine. And in Detroit at least, not everyone was happy to see it. I'd just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech firm. Sarif himself handpicked me for the job. Said he needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. brilliant neuroscientist, Megan had found a way to make augmentation safe and affordable for everyone. All she had to do was present her research to Congress.
Which is a great dream.
My security measures failed. A team of Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking tanks. Their mission? Take out Megan and her team. I tried to stop them. Their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullets slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentation Sarif's money could buy. It took me half a year to get a feel for her. Should have taken longer. But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time, by a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon. Sarif sent me to retrieve it. And when I did, I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified specs. Obviously, something more was going on. The Aug killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper, so with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity, I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the Aug's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret FEMA internment camp in Detroit. The Black Op mercenaries were there. The same mercs who'd left me for dead 6 months before. Figured they'd try again when they saw me. It wasn't so easy for them this time. They took out the tank named Barrett. Even got him to give me a new lead. A penthouse apartment in China. Of course, we both knew it would be a trap in the end. Panchea Island, China. Home to a city so crowded, they had to build a second city on top of it.
Yeah, that place was awesome looking.
Lucky for me, I wasn't alone. Farida Malik.
That's my girl!
Had lived in Panchea before. A good person to have on your side.
Mm-hmm.
Another place to get me around. Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about. Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the Aug in Sarif's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did.
And we did make it.
Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the Triads, Panchea's organized crime lords. They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent capsule hotel. By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him. Zhao Yunru, president of the Taiyang Medical Corporation.
She's the one!
Zhao wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry, and had hired Black Op mercenaries to destabilize her competition. Sarif Industries was at the top of her list.
Yep.
To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was hiding something when he told me this, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw. Megan wasn't dead. She and her 4 best researchers had been kidnapped, spirited away somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at
lies.
It controlled global interests.
Well, that's true, but still a lie.
Forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying, but part of her confession made sense. David Sarif had been worried about his people. So worried, he'd required all of them to have subdermal locator devices surgically implanted. The GPOs would have been broadcasting the day of the attack. But Zhao sent a single call to Picus, the world's leader in global 24-hour satellite news, and turned those signals off.
Just went to that place, completely empty, and then we got ambushed.
Eliza Kassan. Picus
Did find Eliza, though.
Lady of news. Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza was involved in this. The world's most famous news anchor, working with a mercenary hit squad. But when I confronted Kassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming Detroit's satellites the night Megan's team had been taken. Said she's just been following her commands. I suspected she wanted to say more. But Black Op mercenaries showed up looking to shut us both down. And just like that, the Eliza I'd been talking to disappeared.
Wonder if we'll talk to her again.
The killer I crossed paths with twice before. Fedorova. A woman who'd made silence her best friend. She waited for me to track Eliza's transmission to a secret server room underneath the Picus complex, then jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down, and no one left to keep Eliza quiet, she reappeared. Turns out Picus's first lady of news wasn't a lady at all. She was a sophisticated AI program, engineered to monitor data streams and control what people believed. Eliza told me the Mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist's implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down. She also told me to speak to David Sarif if I wanted to learn more. By the time Malik and I got back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities, and the UN was being urged to intervene. Sarif was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow, the inventor-turned-philanthropist who'd once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop a possible regulatory vote. Sarif had a lot riding on Darrow. Megan's discovery would have given millions of people the chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Sarif Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Sarif, Megan's kidnappers knew this, and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done.
Right.
He called his enemies Illumanati, and urged me to keep searching.
I can't believe they mentioned the Illuminati in this game still.
America's most outspoken augmentation opponent, Bill Taggart, Sandoval's boss and founder of Humanity Front. Sandoval admitted to operating on Megan's team when I confronted him, but said he hadn't removed their GPOs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency.
And that's what set it all off.
Malik and I immediately took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead. Ambushed. Shot out of the sky by Bell Tower Associates, seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace.
Sorry this is taking so long, but you gotta know.
After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hengsha. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads, or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door, meaning at least one of Sarif's scientists was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though. Tong pointed me to a port used for human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a Bell Tower ship. We were sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea. Bell Tower was holding kidnapped civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the Highway Project, a human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead. My search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn.
They included the DLC, huh?
I helped exposing Bell Tower. He slipped me aboard a second ship headed to Singapore, and an Illuminati biotech facility called Omega Ranch. 3 of Seraph's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented abilities. Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the world already had the biochip installed. With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section of the ranch. There,
that was a freaky moment.
The walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He'd teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. But their little ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist.
Yeah, where you been?
Called on for help. Darrow had convinced her to go along with the biochip plan by promising to sabotage the tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point.
You just wanted to prove it
All over the world,
by doing this.
People flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time will give us the answers.
There were 3 choices at the end of that game, and you'll just have to look that up. I'm not sure if it determines the beginning to end of this game, but we'll see.
I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew.
Jeez.
Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the Aug incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
2 years ago, huh?
Sometimes you just have to let go and embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are you?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Ho ho ho!
Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir.
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good, because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you.
Listen up, all of you.
We got a sandstorm barreling down our arse and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex-Bell Tower, one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This
He must know
is a
something
run
about Bell
scene.
Tower.
The undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get in tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh to handle the buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts their party. Is things cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down.
Working at Interpol, huh?
High-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the laborers were augmented with heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit, and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his gin crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the gin from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level, a halfway decent elevator shaft. Here. I want you to block access to it.
Fine. Just cut me loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend
Why do you say
taking
it like
a little
that?
hardware, just to be sure.
Why did you say it like that? Non-lethal. That's where I'm going.
We've got a UC in there. Might be easier to maintain his cover if he's not the only one still breathing when this is done.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, but if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital, of course.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Yeah. Tranquilizer, short gun, stun gun. Let's go with short range. We're gonna go short range.
Never was one to play the odds. Give me something I can use up close.
You got it.
Alright.
One last thing, Jensen. Singh said the Jinn are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
We'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute. So we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Sorry.
Your happy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're in Dubai.
This is Night Leader. Engage house drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
Alright. Looking like a badass. This game looks absolutely phenomenal. Alright. I get to play the game now. Oh, dead bodies. I didn't think I was gonna see one of those.
Team leader, this is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
Solid copy. Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Movable cardboard. So I can throw things at people. Alright, time to be sneaky. Alright, guide, controls. Control scheme. Don't need to look at it right now. Who's making that noise? Alright, how do I use this? No. We're gonna figure this out right now. There we go. Alright. Didn't go as far, but we got it. I'm already crouched. Alright, I'm in. I'm in.
Jensen, we're moving through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
Should enjoy it, McCready. They have colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
Oh, I could check out the gun too. Ooh. There's a guide for that. Not so loud, Seraph. I mean, not Seraph, but Adam. I've been thinking about Seraph. How does this work? Rotate. I can rotate it and throw it like that, like with square. Rotate and then throw, or I can just drop it. Oh, dead people. Well, that's great. Woo! Beautiful. If you're into, oh my gosh, that's the sandstorm. If you're into cyberpunk, this is it. Easy. Drop. What's this way? Also a dead end. Okay, alright, just wanted to be sure. There's an extensive amount of loot in this game, so excuse me. And you'll be seeing me crouch a lot. You're useless to me if you don't have anything. Hey, possum injector. Don't know what that is, but I'll take it. Yeah, I got it. But what is that anyway? No. What is it? Examine. Contains 1 dose of an injectable stimulant that increases the health bar. Okay. So it's just a healing thing. Sorry, I forgot some of the names, but I didn't forget the story though. Okay. Okay. Moving on. More dead people. Great. Are you alive down there? No? Okay. Smoke grenade, gas grenade. Switch to the augmentation wheel. Oh, so this is how we do it. To equip smart vision and select it with assign it. Let me just assign it to there we go. Good, good. I was wondering where that one was. I'm noticing that's throwable. I'm noticing that I have so many augmentations. Look. I got so many augmentations already in. I'm losing them out, aren't I? Something bad's happening. Woo! Hello? Didn't mean to fuck up your shit. It's okay. Nobody cares anymore. Alright. Sorry if I'm going a bit slow. I like to be stealthy about these things. And knowing me, I know how to fuck up. See? See? Already doing it. Nothing here. There's gotta be a way to continue on forward. I think I passed it, didn't I? Yep, it's this way. Oh, 2 bodyguards. Oh, great. Biocell. What are biocells? See, I need to know all the things. Ah, man, I miss this game so much. Biocells. This biocell made by Voltac is a portable version of the energy storage cells. So it just stores my energy. Sorry, I'm good at reading these things fast. Wait, did I turn that on? Well, might want to turn that off. I are smart, just saying. Yeah. Wait. Wait, something's wrong here. I went the wrong way. So what's the point? What's the point of having that? Oh, okay, alright. What's the point of this area? What, can I lead somebody over here? There's gotta be a way to get out of here. Let me look at my map. Zoom, Jensen. So they're saying it's like right here. Right? Oh, okay. Alright, restore power. Okay. Well, I need to think on what I need to do here. It's required me to think and use my noggin. Yeah, I see what to do. I need you! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Come on, back up. Back. Good. Can I throw you in there? Let me drop it. How? It's really in there. It's like, it's not gonna get in there. Think, Matt. Think. Because I need to turn it on. But in order for me to do that... Oh, I can do it myself. What am I doing? Wow, I'm an idiot. So it's turned on and I can just go up here. I'm an idiot. See, this is why I go slow. If you saw me doing this like a little bit too fast, just a little bit faster. Oh yeah. Hacking. Alright. To move to a node ahead. Capture nodes. Diagnostic. Registry, security rating. Okay. So I need to go here. And this thing is the thing that will try to capture me. So I need to go here.
Anomaly.
Yep. See?
Test program initiated.
Come on. There we go. So I needed to fortify it. Oh, it's a little bit different than before, but I got it. First try. Not much in here. Tutorial mode. Follow the green holograms to receive a tutorial instructions about various game schematics. Experiment without any consequences. You can reset or exit at any time. Close and return to game. I know what I'm doing.
I think that's the last one.
They are pointed that way. I was supposed to take him down, but it didn't work out. 'Cause game. Is he coming back? Here he comes. What? It's not working. What the fuck? Regular ammo? Really? I'll sell it. What the hell is going on? Okay. Before I start fucking things up, I'm gonna learn a little bit more about this game, but I'm gonna end it here, guys, and I hope I see you guys again. You take care now.